What's up, Volans? What's up, Anime Otaku-kun? Welcome to the stream. This is literally just gonna be a chill stream. I'm gonna chat with everybody and just play Breath of the Wild. Yeah. So here we go. I was playing it earlier today, and I've just been having fun. I figured I'd stream it and chat with everybody while I play. Much chill. Shiny Raikou151 over on Twitch. Welcome to the stream. Do a flip. Travolti and Haven H101, welcome to the stream. You made a meme with my new trailer? Okay. Hey, that's awesome, Haven. 1 year sub to the channel, that's awesome. I haven't been to this tower in forever. I'm literally just like running around and like re-exploring the world because I haven't played this game in forever. Well, not forever. I think the last time I touched it was like spring this year, honestly. So that's still a long time. Oh shoot, it's clogged. Alrighty, cool. I just want to take a minute to appreciate how beautiful this game is. Look at this. I want you guys to just like take in the scenery. Like, look at how pretty this game is. Look at that view. Look at all that you can see. And then you come over here. Oh, look at that scenery. That's beautiful. Look at how far it just stretches. And like this world is all yours to explore and discover. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I love it. Tara Roberta, welcome to the stream. Just failed at modding Minecraft and also figured out my PC can't even handle Minecraft. JA, that sucks. It's been since spring for me as well, maybe even late winter. Dang, really? Wait, this isn't Wind Waker, it's Grand Machopros. What's up, Blazing Omega? Welcome to the stream. I have a lot of moments when I play Breath of the Wild where I will literally just like stand. I will literally stand here for 5 to 10 minutes and I will just take it all in. I'll just take it all in. Like, I feel like I need to, because it's like, this game is so pretty. I feel like I need to. I have to take it all in. It's so pretty. Like, it takes my breath away. It's breathtaking. It's the breath of the wild. It makes me feel so good to just look at this game. It's so pretty. I just love looking at it. MT Gamer Guy, welcome to the stream. Fight a Lionel? I can do that. Can you imagine all the other Zelda games like this? That would be crazy, Tara. It would be insane. I'm playing the game while watching you play it. Yeah, that's cool. What was that trailer you released earlier about? It's literally just it's just like a little mock-up parody trailer I made where I combined uh, some aspects of Link's Awakening with Wind Waker, and I made like a little parody trailer that crosses them. That's all it really was. Honestly, I thought that trailer was trash. I can do so much better than that, but like, I don't have like the oomph for like the inspiration like I did for my other trailers. So like that was like the best I could do, like that I wanted to do anyway. I have to make a brand new world though for the sequel. Well, Volans, that's not happening. They announced that Breath of the Wild 2, it's taking place in the exact same world, but there's gonna be new stuff in it because all the shrines and the towers, those are all gonna be gone, and there's gonna be other things in the world instead. Like it's gonna be the same like world, but there will be different things in it. I'd play that if it existed. Heck yeah. To think all of that is low poly until you get on top of it. I know, right? Like you don't realize it, but like those trees way over there in the distance, those are like those are like 2D textures. Those are like especially if wait, if I take out the camera, I think it'll yeah, they kind of load, but you can tell like those trees right there, those are 2D textures. It's so pretty though. I love it. It's so mesmerizing to look at. I love this game so much. Well, then I'm upset now. This should be fun. Wait, will the map be at least complete? I would think so. So there better be more side quests and villages. That's what I'm thinking will happen. I don't want to start a Zelda game that's open world with a blank map again. Well, that's the joy of it. All right, guys. So there's a good amount of people in here now. I gotta get something off my chest. I have a theory. I have created a new Zelda theory, guys, and I'm gonna make a video on it. So if anybody steals this idea, I came up with it. Okay. So I've noticed something about the Great Plateau. Okay. So a lot of people, when this game was first shown off in 2016, okay, this area in the Great Plateau was often theorized to be the Ocarina of Time marketplace because the Temple of Time, the same exact Temple of Time from Ocarina of Time, is right up there. It's right there. In case you are blind, it's right there. It's the exact same like structure and everything. It's the same thing. So, I've done it, but something has always bothered me. Like, this doesn't look anything like the freaking where the marketplace would be, you know? Like, so yeah, there's a fountain here and there's a lot of brick, but just because like the Temple of Time is right there, that doesn't mean that this is where the marketplace used to be. But like, it could be, I don't know. But anyways, the point I'm trying to get across is a lot of people, a lot of theorists looked at these buildings right here, this building over here, that one, the one up here, that building, and the one up here, the other building up here, that one right there. A lot of people have misinterpreted what these are, and I have, after diving into it a little bit, I have discovered what these actually are, what these buildings are, because I've never noticed it before. I've always wondered what these buildings are, and now I think I have some kind of clue as to what they are. So if you cut away this grass, what do you see on this emblem right here? You see the emblem of Faror, the goddess of courage. That's the symbol of courage right there on the ground. You see that? And then if you go over here, it's really hard to make out, but if you cut the grass here and you stand right here, you can kind of see the symbol of Nehru right here on this emblem. And then up here, right up here, the last emblem up here is Din. The emblem of Din is here, which is like the goddess of power, not the goddess of courage. So from there, if you look from this perspective, from this pathway, and you face the Temple of Time, to your right you have courage, to your left you have wisdom, and to the top you have power. What is that? Those are the placements of the you can't see the symbols? Well, too bad. I'll probably make a video on this. So anyways, on the right we have the goddess of courage symbol. We have on the left we have the goddess of wisdom symbol, and then on the top over there, right over there, we have the goddess of power symbol. And if you look on my map, on the mini map, I put stamps there, and if we zoom in on this, it forms a triangle, which is an obvious symbolism of the Triforce. What's up, PK Red? Welcome to the stream. I'm explaining a Zelda theory I've got right now. So, these buildings had significant value to the Temple of Time. They are connected somehow. They are definitely connected somehow. And each of these sanctums, they're dedicated to one of the golden goddesses. Because, like, this one I'm in right now is dedicated to the goddess Faror. Because it's like this, you know? And I've also noticed that there's a little bit of symbolism in here. In this area with the symbol of Faror, there's a lot of grass that like covers the entire thing. Now, okay, obviously because of everything in ruins, there's grass in all three areas, but there's also like just flowers and like stuff. So this is like the least likely amount, like the least likely thing, but I'm thinking that all the grass and stuff in here represents Faror. And then over here in the Nehru Sanctum, over here, in the beginning of the game, there's a chest up here. And when you open up the chest, there's Hylian trousers in here. And Nehru, the goddess of wisdom, has always been known to grant Link defense in the Zelda games. Like in Ocarina of Time, for example, you get Nehru's love. And that's literally just like a little connection I've made in my mind, where like the Hylian trousers grant Link defense. Like it's not much defense, but it's still defense for like the beginning of the game. So like that's a good connection I've noticed. And then up here with Din, what is super obvious about this one? There is a guardian in here. And guardians in the lore of Breath of the Wild are literally the thing that destroyed Hyrule itself because of how much power it had. Isn't it a little coincidental that a guardian, which is an all-powerful mechanical machine that destroyed Hyrule, is in the Din Sanctum, and Din is the goddess of power? You see that little connection there? Like, that makes sense. The Amazing Gamer, welcome to the stream. I'm discussing some Zelda lore right now. So, I've noticed that little, like, symbolism there, and, like, what it could all mean. So, I'm thinking, so all of these rooms, they mean something. Like, there's a purpose for these. But what I'm trying to think of is, like, there's only, like, one part to this that I haven't concluded yet. I don't know what these were built specifically for. Were they made to protect something? Because in Ocarina of Time, the Temple of Time was built to protect... My eyes have been open. Because in Ocarina of Time, the Temple of Time was built to protect the Triforce and the Sacred Realm. And it was blocked using the Ocarina of Time with the 3 spiritual stones and the Door of Time. All of those things were like keys that unlocked the Master Sword to the Sacred Realm, and to an extension, the Triforce. Literally, I'm wondering if these rooms, like on the map here, the Faror, Nehru, and Din altars, whatever you call them, if these were like resting places for the goddess pearls from Wind Waker, the spiritual stones from Ocarina of Time, or this is a bit of a stretch, but I'm wondering if these areas are where the respective pieces of the Triforce were stored. So, like the Triforce of Courage was stored in this building, and then the Triforce of Wisdom was stored in this building, and then the Triforce of Power was stored in this one, into the respective buildings. But then when the Guardians attacked, the Triforce was gathered by Princess Zelda, and that's why she has the full Triforce in the game. That's just that's a bit of a stretch, because that's literally like a big guessing game right there, but that's just like my thought. Carlos Cerna, welcome to the stream. Does this take place in Ocarina of Time? No. Breath of the Wild takes place over 10,000 years after all of the other Zelda games. Was it protecting the Sacred Realm? It could have been built after / during or before MM. The Temple of Time was built, it was like part of the foundation of Hyrule, because in Skyward Sword is basically the foundation of Zelda, like it's where the lore starts, and the Temple of Time is built on top of the ruins of the sealed temple from Skyward Sword, or otherwise the Temple of Hylia, which is why in the Temple of Time, if you come in here, there's a Hylia statue at the end of it, because the Temple of Time was once known as the Temple of Hylia, way back. In my honest opinion, I don't think Nintendo would have gone into this much plot or lore. I think it's just a detail thing, but that's just me. Yeah, Volans, I know. I'm just saying, like, because that's what Zelda theorists do. We try to connect all these dots, but like, it's literally just like a little detail. Like, they did mean to make all of this like this, because it's part of the game, you know, like, because like when you put these together, it forms a triangle, you know, like that's how it's supposed to be. But like me trying to figure out what they're meant for, that's just me like speculating. Like I said, the Great Plateau is based on Skyloft. What makes you say that, Tara? You know what? There's too many temples of time. Well, I think you Zelda theorists are weird. Yeah. We gotta speculate and put everything together. Because like, I just see all these connections, and I just gotta put them together. It's like, it makes me go on like a little scavenger hunt, and I gotta figure it out, you know? I gotta do it. So those are my thoughts on that. And then I have another theory that I would like to talk about, but I don't want to get into it because it could start a huge debate. Tails Prower, thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. Would you guys like to watch like an in-depth video about that theory? Because I would really like to make one, and I could probably make one tomorrow, maybe. I'm working on some other videos, but like, if I like just, because all I'm gonna be doing tomorrow, I'm literally just gonna be video editing all day tomorrow. So maybe I could push one out. I could push one theory video out, possibly. Sure, I'd watch it. Yeah, sure, why not? There's like hundreds of Zelda theorists and like 0 Metroid theorists. Well, Volans, how about you be a Metroid theorist? The Great Plateau pretty much floats above Hyrule. If the Great Plateau is supposed to be Hyrule's origins, then everything has to start from Skyloft. Well, that kind of works, but the Great Plateau is literally just a separate chunk of land. Like, I can see why you would kind of say that, but the, what's the word I'm looking for? The Skyloft was, at the end of Skyward Sword, Skyloft was abandoned by Link and Zelda, and they decided to like found a new home down here, and they basically founded Hyrule down here at the Sealed Temple. So like the people that lived in Skyloft, they stayed up in Skyloft, but the people that decided to stay down below the clouds became a part of Hyrule. I'm pretty sure they're separate things. But the land was there before Skyloft, I think. I don't know, I forgot Zelda lore. Cancelled Metro sequel. We do not speak of that trilogy anymore. It's just a little interesting thing I've got going on. Do you guys want to hear another theory that I've got? It involves Twilight Princess. But if I talk about it, I'm going to turn off Breath of the Wild, and I'm going to boot up my Twilight Princess HD save file so I can explain it better. Bet. In those 10,000 years, you would think that island would have fallen. Terra, the only thing I could think of that would cause Skyloft to fall is the fact that the Triforce was not a part of Skyloft anymore, because the Triforce is what gave Skyloft the ability to stay above the sky, well, not above the sky, above the clouds for so long, and it's also why in the realm of Skyloft they had eternal food and no sickness. It was basically heaven. Why can't you just go to TP landmarks in this game? Because I have to use actual Twilight Princess to explain my theory. There is a Twilight Princess side quest in Breath of the Wild. Zelda lore. The biggest reason there's no Metroid theorists is because Metroid actually created all the lore and answered them, not really lending theorists any ground. Nug Gotti, welcome to the stream. How is everybody? So yeah, that's basically my hot take on a new Zelda theory I said. I submitted my theory on this. I submitted it to Zeltic, and I wanted to know his thoughts, and he like never responded. So I was like, cool. Whatever. I'm just gonna make a theory video on my own and see what people think of it. Ooh, there's a bomb arrow back here. Actually, hold up. I noticed that there's no like staircase or whatever that connects this to this. I wonder why that is. One was never built. That's actually really interesting. I wonder why the path goes from this and then it connects these two, but then only the wisdom one is connected to the power. Hey, Laserfied, welcome to the stream. Celtic won't respond. He blocked your wares. Well, I texted him on Twitter, and he seemed like he wanted to. I got a theory. Link died in Endgame, so TP Link had to go back in time to kill all the other Links in Zelda's. The stairs broke, Luke. No, there's no stairs. If you look right here, in the architecture, it literally cuts off right here, where this comes. Yeah, you see this? There's no staircase here. It's literally a wall that cuts off. There's no stairs at all. These aren't connected. These were never meant to be connected. It's just how it was like designed in the architecture. So I wonder why these weren't why the Faror and Power sanctums were not connected, but the Triforce of Wisdom, well, the Nehru sanctum was connected to the other two. They connected long ago. No, they did not. You can clearly see it in the architecture that they were never meant to connect. Okay, well now that I'm in a Zelda lore mood again, we're gonna boot up the Wii U, and I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys my Twilight Princess theory. So we're gonna put the Switch to sleep, boys, and we're gonna turn on Twilight Princess. Where's my oh crap? It's upstairs. Hold up, boys and gals. I gotta go get Twilight Princess. Crap. I thought it was down here. Alright, I will be right back, everybody. Game over, Jesse. Welcome to the stream. I will be right back. I gotta get Twilight Princess. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Alright. I got Mario 3D World as well, because I'm gonna be playing that eventually. So I just grabbed it. Alright. Dummy thick me. Alright. Alright guys, so my other theory. Game over, Jesse. I see you're in the chat, dude. I'm bringing up the theory that you debunked again, and I figured out a way around it, so hear me out. We're gonna play Twilight Princess so I can do this. Wind Waker has a full Hyrule Castle after... Ooh. Yes. Alright, good to know, Tara. Thank you. I apologize for the super loudness. He wants to know that people are still here, so he earblasts the BRB music. You're not wrong. That's an adult timeline. The child timeline never had a destroyed castle. What are you talking about? What are we talking about? Can I know, please? Why am I in here? What? But in Breath of the Wild, I've ever said they switched Korok Forest to Kakariko Village. Okay, so I need to warp. All right, so we're gonna warp to Sacred Grove. I still think all you Zelda theorists are weird. We are weird. Breath of the Wild Chillstream, Luke. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna change it to Legend of Zelda Chillstream, okay? Legend of Zelda Chillstream. There, I changed it, alright? I am a Zelda theorist to the end. Heck yeah. Alright guys, so Jesse, I want to hear constructive criticism with this because it's kind of a stretch what I'm about to say. Why is the camera like gross? Hold up. Options. Camera control. Invert. There we go. Oh, that's better. Okay. I must have gotten used to the other way. Okay, so in the okay, I have to explain some stuff real quick. I don't have a lot of theories though. Most of my videos just talk about facts and information from the developers. That's true. That's true. Okay, guys. So I need to explain something. So for those of you that have never played Twilight Princess, I gotta explain this. Uh, the Sacred Grove here is the Temple of Time from Ocarina of Time in ruins, and this is the Door of Time because there's a door. There was a door here, but then you solve a puzzle and it like goes away, and then up here is where the Master Sword usually is. So then you get the Master Sword and stuff, okay? But there's a part in the game where you have to come over here and you go through a door and you go to the past. You open this door and you go into the distant past. Quote, distant past. That is literally a thing one of the sages says. That Link has to go to the distant past in order to access one of the mirror shards. So then we're in the past and we're in the Temple of Time in its former glory. And it even plays the Temple of Time music, like the exact same Temple of Time music from Ocarina of Time. So then we go over here, and the Temple of Time, this is where, in the game, this is where Link takes out the Master Sword, puts it in the pedestal, and it makes these stairs. And then Link comes up here, and he accesses the Temple of Time dungeon, where you get the Mirror Shard and whatnot. Well, I've said this theory before to Game Over Jesse, and he debunked it. Okay, so basically, I had a theory that the reason Ocarina of Time Link never has to go into the Light Temple is because Twilight Princess Link travels back in time and he enters the Temple of Time, and while Link is in the Sacred Realm, aging to become the hero of time, Twilight Princess Link enters the Temple of Time and accesses the Light Temple back here and defeats the evil within, which is why Ocarina of Time Link is able to not have to do the Light Temple. Well, Game Over Jesse and Cap Bergerson, they proved this wrong because Twilight Princess takes place in the child timeline. And in the child timeline, Ocarina of Time, with the child timeline, Link never draws the Master Sword. And because he never draws the Master Sword, the new sages never come to be, and Link never becomes the hero of time in Ocarina of Time. But Link still knows, about Ganondorf's plans to take over Hyrule, which is why Ganondorf is eventually sent to execution at the Arbiter Grounds. I was really thinking about this because I was so sure that this worked, and I wasn't sure why. Because something has always, bugged me. In this game, in the present, when you go to the Light Chamber holds the Chamber of Sages. That's right, it does. It does. You're right, it does. Okay, so what was I saying? So in the present, Link pulls out the Master Sword, right? Well, how come when you come back here, when you come into the distant past, Link is able to walk through this door, the Door of Time, and he comes up here, and the Master Sword, the Blade of Evil's Bane, is missing from its pedestal. If Link was actually traveling back in time, the Master Sword would still be here, which is why this is a bit of a stretch, okay? But bear with me. I am thinking, what if Link is not only going back in time, but he's actually jumping timelines? When he walks through this door, he is actually going to the past to the adult timeline, which is why the door of time is open, because Ocarina of Time Link opened up the door, and he is in the Chamber of Sages, becoming of age to be the hero of time. And it's also why the Master Sword is missing from its pedestal, which still would work for my other theory on Twilight Princess Link coming in here and defeating the evil within, so that Ocarina of Time Link doesn't have to do it. Do you guys see what I'm saying here? I know it's a bit of a stretch, but I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what you guys think, because I think that's plausible, but I want to know what you guys think. Yes, that is correct, Nico Tendo. I'm still trying to take it all in. Do I need to re-explain everything, or like what? I want to know Breath of the Wild fits into the timeline. I do too. It's a big stretch, right? Yeah, Jesse. Jesse, so he gets sent right before he touches it? Basically, yeah. I get where you're coming from. Thanks, Nuggotti. Yeah, but I love it. I need to write it down. Morgan, we have a video explaining that with proof from the developers. Breath of the Wild 2 will answer everything. If not, I'll do it myself. True. But, like, does that make sense, guys? Like, I think that makes a lot of sense, but, hey, let me know what you think. Jesse, I want to know what you think of that theory, because you know a lot. You know a lot of Zelda lore and, like, all the factual stuff. So what do you think of that, Jesse? This isn't Breath of the Wild. Okay, I'll check it out. Is that... Yeah, Morgan, it's on his channel. Luke, this made me want to play more Zelda again. Thank you. No problem, Lazy. Do you like my theory, Lazy? Like, does that make sense? Does that make sense? I will not proceed to replay Oot and MM like normally. Oh my god. Lazy, if you replay Oot, you should play better Ocarina of Time. It's like it's a mod where you get. It's basically a mod that has the randomizer quality of life improvements, but it's vanilla Ocarina of Time. So there's no cutscenes. There's no cutscenes. Faster block pushing, instant text message button pushing, like stuff like that. But it's normal. It's normal vanilla. Unless you want to watch the cutscenes again, then by all means do the actual normal game. Do a no-hit run for Zelda 2? Oh my god, that would suck. Also, Radical, I don't know if you're still watching, but I saw your comment. I'm sorry I didn't say hi, but I was in the middle of, like, in-depth Zelda explanation. I needed to release it. Also, Jesse hasn't said anything about my theory, and I'm scared. Luke, I sent you the link for the Breath of the Wild timeline video. Oh, you did? Yes, you did. Alright. To everybody that wants to watch Jesse's theory, well, Jesse's video on Breath of the Wild's timeline placement, here's a link to it right there. I heard that Twilight Princess is the Ura Zelda we were looking for. I don't know if that's true. I know that Twilight Princess was the result of people not liking the art style of Wind Waker. He was in the middle of his rant. Do not interrupt him, Rad. How old was Link when he was a child and an adult after the 7-year jump? I made a really ridiculous theory that that young Link was 5 and adult Link was 12, but that makes no sense at all. It makes more sense if young Link is 12 and adult Link is 19, and I only say that because in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Toon Link's trophy says he receives the hero clothes on his 12th birthday, and in Wind Waker, uh, Link's grandma says that he is the same age as the hero of old, and the hero of old in Wind Waker is the hero of time Link. So that means that Toon Link and that means that Toon Link and Ocarina of Time Link are the same age. So I literally just like said that they were the same age, and then I retracted 7. But that's why I'm thinking that young Link is actually 12 years old, and adult Link is 19, because it would make no sense for a 5-year-old to wield a sword. So the theory is great, Luke. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. Matt Pet is the worst. His theories are cringe and easily disproven. I see Matt Pet's theory of where Breath of the Wild should be placed, and I don't know if I agree with that. Yeah, Matt Pat has a lot of yikes. The Hyrule Warriors theory is plausible. The Hyrule Warriors theory is not. I mean, I actually believed that theory a good amount until Game Over Jesse reminded me of all of the reasons you shouldn't believe the theory, and I was like, those are really good points. I don't know why I believe that at all, because yeah. It is confirmed to not be canon. That's true. That's very true. I'm actually confused. Jesse says that young Link was sent back before Link got Zelda's Lullaby, but Link is able to leave the Temple of Time, meaning spiritual stones are already in the slots. Yeah, Jesse, is it before? Is it? I think you're right. I think it is before. I think it is before he meets Zelda for the first time. I always thought it was before he got the Master Sword for the first time, but yeah, that wouldn't work because in Ocarina of Time, Zelda runs away from Hyrule Castle with Impa before Link touches the Master Sword for the first time. So yeah, that would make more sense. What if one day Nintendo just tells us everything in Breath of the Wild 2? That'd be crazy. There's just so many contradictions. Yeah, I know, because Nintendo never planned for this shithole lore to work. I like the theory, LMAO. A year or two ago, I was hella into the kind of stuff. I used to look into stuff on Fierce Deity, timeline splitting, etc. That's what I'm saying, dude! Blazing, he's not sent back to the temple. He's sent back to the moment before meeting Zelda. Wait, Jesse, no he's not. He's sent back to the temple. At the end of the credits, when it shows before the credit roll, it shows Link like warp up because of Zelda playing the Ocarina of Time, and then at the end of the credits, it shows Link reestablishes in front of the Master Sword, and that's when you see Navi fly away through the window of the Temple of Time. Zelda sends you you don't travel with the Master Sword. Exactly, there's so many contradictions to plot holes. How can you logically prove that any of these theories are real? Because it's just a theory, that's the fun of it, Volans! You're so logical. Shut up! The pedestal doesn't do anything in the ending. Luke is right. Yeah. The pedestal doesn't do anything in the ending. Well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't really serve. It doesn't do anything in the ending. But I'm just saying that it does. That's what happens at the end of the credits. Sup, Jump here. Hey, Jump, welcome to the stream. Okay, Navi left. Why does Link go after her? Because Link doesn't have any friends besides Navi, and the fact that Navi left like broke him. And that's just a theory. A Luke theory. Thanks for watching. Jump. At the end of Oot, when Chad Link sees Zelda again, does Oot happen all over again? No, it does not. At the end of Ocarina of Time, when Child Link sees Zelda again, instead of going on the Ocarina of Time like main quest, when Link travels back in time to before he met Zelda for the first time, he still possesses the Triforce of Courage, and he uses the Triforce of Courage to prove to Princess Zelda and the King of Hyrule that he's not joking around, that he once saved their land, and that Ganondorf is going to try and kill everybody. And that's what leads to Ganondorf's execution in Twilight Princess through the child timeline. A Gluke theory with Hylian Jesse. You're practically a flat earther. Oh my god, Volans. Was Navi the friend he's looking for at the start of Majora's Mask? Yes, it is. He looks for Navi in Majora's Mask and never ends up finding her. I just came to say that. See ya, have a good night. Alright, jump, see ya. Just like the party in Lon Ranch, it isn't actually there. It isn't actual? Wait, what? What do you mean it's not actual? Why would they not party? Hey, Andrew, welcome to the stream. How are you? I'm good. How are you? He never finds her because he dies. Listen to Luke. He is a magic lamp. I'm a genie. I'm a genie. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. Okay, so does everybody get my Twilight Princess theory? Like, do I need to re-explain it? Does everyone understand? Luke, you realize Saria exists, right? Link has that one friend. Well, that's tricky. That's actually tricky, Blazing, because in the adult timeline, Saria becomes a sage, and he doesn't ever get to see her again. But then, in the child timeline, she's still chilling out in the Lost Woods, right? Navi isn't dead. Which Zelda game are you playing? I'm Kingsley, welcome to the stream. Benjamin Orzico, welcome to the stream. She was meant to return. Luke, out of curiosity, how do you think Link dies? I will tell you in just a second. Twilight Princess was originally Ocarina of Time 3. Was it really? I'm playing Ocarina of Time. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. So this apparently has been disproven several times, but I always thought that the way Ocarina of Time Link died was he was traveling through the Lost Woods looking for Navi after Majora's Mask, and as he was growing up in the Lost Woods looking for Navi, he eventually got lost and turned into a Stalfos. And because he was the hero turning into a Stalfos, that's what made him become the hero of Shade. Because he's a Stalfos. But I guess that's not true, because a lot of people have apparently confirmed that Ocarina of Time Link eventually goes back to Hyrule and settles down with Malin or whatever, and that's why Twilight Princess Link is a farmer. Yes, Majora's Mask is Ocarina of Time 2. Yes, that's true. I'm only joking. I love Navi. The goodbye still hurts. Yes, it does. Hi, Benjamin. How are you doing? TP began as Wind Waker 2, then becomes Ocarina of Time 3, then Twilight Princess. That's true. The Navi leaving thing hurts more if you read the comics. Oh my god, you're right. It does. You're at the final boss? Hey, that's cool. I wonder if that fairy cursor in TP is Navi. I've wondered that too. I think it's just like a normal fairy, though. Like, it could be anybody. It could be anything. TP is not Ocarina of Time 3. Volans, Jesse is saying that it was at one point during development. He's not saying it literally is Ocarina of Time 3. There were points in its development where the developers were thinking about continuing the Hero of Time saga with an Ocarina of Time 3, like a third game with the Hero of Time. But they decided to not do that and make an original game, but use a lot of stuff that made Ocarina of Time popular, I guess, would be the way to say it. The manga kind of broke me, not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. Hot dog, french fries, come on baby, tell me your lies. Up, down, side to side, these skeletons are now alive. What is that from? BRB, I'm officially confused about the lore, so I'm gonna replay every freaking Zelda game. Jesse's a scholar, do not question him. Link has a family and kids. He becomes a knight for Hyrule. As an adult, dies and is buried next to the castle. His spirit goes on to reach Link and TP. This is all canon. But where did you get that information, Jesse? I've never heard or seen any of that in any of the Zelda games. Is that in like the Hyrule Historia, or like what? It's in the Hyrule Historia. All of this information is not factual. Volans, it is though. It's canon. It's a part of the lore. Just because it's not in the game doesn't mean it's not canon. Luke, Link becomes Doggo. That's all that matters. It is. It comes directly from interviews with Aonuma. Really? Well, how is a normal Zelda player supposed to know that? Like, but if he dies near the castle, why is he covered in greenery and only certain parts of his armor are broken? Yeah, that's interesting too. The Link you see in Super Smash Bros. For the GameCube is the original Link for TP. For real? Wait, what? By the way, you should play Oot Randomizer, but play as Sans and Papyrus. Link must have died still in armor. How is Link having a family canon if it's never mentioned? You can read Iwata asks about the games and interviews released at the time. How story is wrong about a lot. Dang. He could have died in the Lost Woods. I came up with a theory that okay, actually, while we're playing Twilight Princess, let's just go there right now. I'll just go there. So, I came up with a little theory. If any of you have ever seen it, there's like he's starting to like blow up, but Masked Nintendo Bandit, he made a Zelda theory on how Ocarina of Time Link died, or like where he was buried or whatever. And I have two thoughts about that myself. So, we're gonna warp. I'm gonna warp. So, wait, where am I going? There we go. Rip Iwata. It even calls the Shadow Medallion the Fire Medallion. Yeah, I know. That's so gross. That's probably what happened after he was attacked. Yeah, I saw that video. Exactly. If ever the story is wrong about a lot, how can we believe anything in it? He's not saying that the family thing didn't come from the Historia, though. It came from an interview from the lead developer of Zelda. It also says the Kokiri are Hylian kids. What? I don't even remember this. I don't follow the Hyrule Historia. It wasn't written by Aonuma. When the games tell us that the Deku Tree created them, that's true. Oh my god. Actually, we have to dig anyway. I'm gonna stay as a wolf, because we gotta get over here. Kokiris are the Koroks. That's also true. I have a theory that Triforce Heroes is Etra Spirit Tracks. Okay, dig in. I want to hear this. Wait, where's the minimap? Okay, I think it's over here, isn't it? Yeah. Ganondorf. Wait. How do I get out of here again? Oh, shoot. Oh, come on. I actually have to... Okay, whatever. Okay, Kiri will die if they leave the forest. Volan is mentioned. TP literally confirms Link and TP is the descendant of Link from Ocarina of Time. Volan, you're such a hater. Oh crap. Goodness gracious. I have to kill all of these damn bokoblins. What? They didn't blow up the... What? That was dumb. Okay. Wow, that took forever. Okay, we're here. Goodness gracious. When does it confirm it? I know this game like the back of my hand. I have never heard this. The deity in the forest, and he tells him, and he himself tells us. Okay, I really need to get some sleep. Good night, everyone. All right, Tails. See you later. Where is it? Right here. During the scene where Link gets the tunic. Luke, there's a really bad Zelda book that I explained above. Huh? Jesse, I gave you a screenshot in our DMs. I'm not sure if you noticed it. This is common sense. Are you joking or trolling? Well, it's hard to believe someone who knows the game like the back of their hand doesn't know Link and Rocket of Time and TP are related. He's not. I'm pretty sure he's not trolling. I can tell when he's trolling. It doesn't seem like he's trolling. I can literally feel Jesse's frustration right now. Oh my god. When he gets the tunic, the game specifies he's a direct descendant of Ocarina of Time Link. Jesse toxic. What? Jesse's not toxic, Bullen. It doesn't literally straight up it doesn't literally word for word say that Link is the descendant of Ocarina of Time Link. He doesn't literally say that. Volans. He says that the green tunic that he wears once belonged to the hero of old, or something along those lines, and that his power is yours, and that his is, and like stuff like that. He says that, and it's referencing how Ocarina of Time Link is like related to him, like his blood flows within him. The book said that Ganon used a spell to freeze Link in time for 7 years. That is not true at all. Number one, it doesn't make any sense that it's the Link Between Worlds Link. It's Toon Link. And number two, there's no pure evil stuff in the adult timeline. Ganon's dead and Maldus is done. The witch is just evil. Well, no. Okay, so that's where it gets a little messy, Tara. Hey, good job, Andrew. Good job. So, not every link is related to each other like through ancestry, but every single link is a reincarnation of Link with the blood of the goddess and the spirit of the hero. There's only a couple of exceptions to where two links are literally related by blood, and Ocarina of Time Link and Twilight Princess Link are literally related by blood. Marsupial Gamer, welcome. Yeah, we're in an intense Zelda lore discussion. Link using ancestry would help out theory making. That's true. That's so true, Nico Tenda. Okay, so anyways, here's my theory that I wanted to talk about. Oh, hold up. Let me read this real quick. Marcel James, I have a theory that the reason the Kokiri can't leave the Kokiri is because the Kokiri children were once Hylian children spirits, given new bodies to inhabit by the Decree, so they're bound to him by... I can kind of see that, but it's not true, because the Kokiri used to be the Koroks, and the Koroks are literally just things created by the Decree. There aren't actually a lot. It's the book that is wrong. The games are actually well thought out. It's the books and misinformation that makes it confusing, which is why we have a series that corrects the misinformation. True, Jesse. That's true. Okay, so anyways, I wanted to explain this other theory that I had, based on the hero shade. Oh crap! I gotta defeat some more. Hold up! I gotta kill these things real quick, so that I can talk. Hey, two birds with one stone. Let's go. Okay, so is this the one? Yeah. So this stone right here says the cursed swordsman sleeps before the sacred tree. I'll be back in a bit, Luke. Oh my god, Jesse's going for his neck. Okay, Jesse. A Link to the Past link, Link's Awakening link, Oracle's link are all the same links, right? Yeah, the link from A Link to the Past is the same one from the Oracle games and Link's Awakening. I got my boyfriend, Kathy. My boyfriend, Kathy, loves me. Oh, right, I forgot the Koroks. Luke's theory training. Okay, so this stone right here in the Hyrule Castle graveyard says the cursed swordsman sleeps before the sacred tree. Now, within the game of Twilight Princess, I can literally only think of the hero shade that would fit the cursed swordsman role. Sleeps before the sacred tree. Now, the cursed swordsman, you can tell. Okay, so this graveyard is obviously, it looks like it's dedicated to fallen soldiers of the Hylian royal family's army, or so forth. And if you see, I can't really show you guys right now, but all of the guards and like the soldiers in this game, they have spears. They don't use swords. They have spears. If you guys can find a clip or something where one of the Hylian soldiers in this game wields a sword, please show me. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, there are the guards in Zelda's throne room. They have swords. So, never mind. But anyways, so as I was saying, Andrew, we know. Okay. Lazy, oh my god, dude. Alright, so as I was saying, the cursed swordsman sleeps before the sacred tree. So I've dissected this a little bit. So the cursed swordsman could imply that it's the hero shade, and then sleeps before implies that he's buried, like he's dead and he's buried, and then the sacred tree. There are two things that I think that the sacred tree could be. There's two things that I think that what this stone means. This stone could mean either that the hero of time, the hero shade, was buried underneath this tree. Wait, did I never do this puzzle? I did this puzzle, didn't I? It looks like I never... Oh yeah, I did the puzzle. I was like, what the heck? I swear I did this puzzle. Okay. Because the rock is back, so I was like, what the heck? Okay, so no more, I'm sorry for that I keep, like, interrupting my theory. Okay, so if we go into transform into wolf. So if we go into the sense mode right here, we can see all of these guard souls. They're all standing in a circle pointing at this spot right here. And by the looks of it, to me, it looks as if they are kind of paying respect to someone of great value, because they're gathered in a circle mourning. And the which is literally all I have for that first part. Like, this could be that tree that it's talking about, the sacred tree, because it's a tree on royal grounds, but there's trees here and trees there and trees there. So, like, by all means, it could be any of these. But with the guard spirits here in a circle right here, it makes this tree very specific. Now, obviously, the guards are here to signify that there's a switch here underneath the rock, so that you can solve the puzzle in the game. That's like the mechanic and like the whole point of this thing. That's obvious, like, in-game stuff. But like lore-wise, theoretically, not necessarily lore, but just theoretically, like, that's what I think it symbolizes. And then Um, the other thought I had was that it says the sacred tree as in the Great Deku Tree. Like the hero of time was buried beneath the Great Deku Tree. Now the Great Deku Tree does not exist in Twilight Princess because in the child timeline the Great Deku Tree dies either way. In the adult timeline or the child timeline, like the Great Deku Tree is dead. But in the adult timeline, there's a new Deku Tree sprout that emerges from the ground to replace the Deku Tree, which is why there's a Great Deku Tree in Wind Waker. We know, shut up. It's okay, you've got at least, about 3 days. Can you go back to the tombstone and reread that, please? Yeah, sure. It literally says, the cursed swordsman sleeps before the sacred tree. There's another one here, but in the land where the rain stops, the statue of time moves. I wonder what that one... whatever. I wonder if that one could, like, signify anything, but, yeah. The concept of Wolf Link was made by a group of people at Nintendo who demanded furry rights. No way, Jack Wilson. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I think that's a puzzle hint. You hurt my feelings. Just keep your love life to yourselves. True. Andrew, for the last time, nobody cares. It's okay. If Angie wants to talk about Cafe, she can. But please don't spam. Just please don't spam it, okay? Like, I don't want spam in my chat. That's the only thing. Wait a minute. In a weird comic that was only in the UK, Ootlink's mom turns into a tree. That's right. I saw that too. Bro, we've got 18 people watching, dude. This is an awesome stream. Do a lot of you like listening to me talk about Zelda lore? This is really cool. I've never had a consistent 18 people watch my stream. This is really cool. Number 3, no spamming in the chat of any form. Yep. So what do you guys think about that? Like, that's not as interesting as the other one that I had in mind, but yeah, that's just something I've got going on. Also, speaking of Twilight Princess, I'm really itching to replay it soon. So I've added it to my list of games I want to replay. So once I get back from my trip and I finish Donkey Kong Country, Mario 3D World, and I think that's it. Oh, and Portal 2. I'll probably replay Twilight Princess. But right now, I'm just running around in my 100% completed profile so that I can show you guys like some lore stuff that I have going on. Luke, do you know if this is in the Wii version? It is. It is. I will be sad forever. Stop flexing. Yeah, stop flexing. Thanks, Xavier. I appreciate it. Oh, yo, actually, I haven't checked on that in a while. I wonder how many views it's got. You're gonna dab for me? Alright, so... Hey, Jerome, welcome to the stream. What is the exact location of the area you're in? This is in the graveyard. So if you go to, if you pull up the map, this is in Hyrule Castle. It's out in the yard. So from the entrance... Actually, I could probably show you guys on here. Can I? No, I can't. So if you guys, can I like zoom in? So, okay, here's the entrance, right? This is where you come into Hyrule Castle, and this is like the big courtyard or whatever. You come over here on the right side. You go through the right entrance. For the Wii version, you'd go through the left entrance, but you go through here, and these there's like a bunch of totem poles where there's a puzzle. There'll be a bunch of leaves. If you turn into Wolf Link and you sense, you'll see that there's something there that you can dig, and when you dig there, you'll end up in this secret area in the back of the castle. Hello, my children. What's up, Jesus? Welcome to the stream. I think I made Jesse rage quit. You did, because you're not believing confirmed lore. Just because it's not in the game, that doesn't mean it's not, like, true. Because it's literally 100% true. Because it's confirmed by developers. By the developers of Zelda. Like, they confirmed it. It's just not a literal, like, sentence in the games. Like, Jesse knows what he's talking about. Because it's literally Jesse's full-time job to research and talk about Zelda lore. That is literally his full-time job, Volins. And you not cooperating with it just because it's not in the game is making him this angry. You play the GameCube version? Hey, me too. According to Game Freak, the wild area in Pokemon Sword and Shield will be the size of roughly 2 regions in Breath of the Wild. Wow, that's crazy. Hello, oh holy father. Speaking of Zelda 2, how would people feel if Nintendo used the Link's Awakening mechanics to remake Zelda 2? I'd be down for that, honestly. I'd be totally down to play a Zelda 2 remake, because I'm sure Nintendo would dumb it down, but then they would add a hero mode, which would be the original difficulty. I can totally see them doing that. Wait, what? What do you mean, Volans? I never did that. I don't think that would work at Terra. I'd like to hear a remake, but with the same side-scrolling combat. Yeah. That's what I thought she, like also meant. I'm playing Devil's Advocate. Is that so bad? Yes, it is. The side-scrolling parts would work really well for the game. That's also true. What happened to Wind Waker? What's up, Sparrow? Welcome to the stream. I'm talking about Zelda lore. You want to dive into our discussion, because we got a lot of people in here. We're all talking about Zelda lore. You want to be a part of our Zelda lore discussion? Oh wait, part of being a good persuasive speaker is listening to counter arguments. TP, my second fave, and yes, count me in. Alright, so because Sarah just came in and she doesn't even know what we're talking about, I need to re-explain my theories. So first of all, I'm going to come back here. So in this graveyard, this stone right here, it says, the cursed swordsman sleeps before the sacred tree. Now, I split this up into little segments, and the cursed swordsman, I believe, translates to the hero Shade, because the hero Shade is Hero of Time Link, and how the Hero of Time, the Hero of Time never got to be recognized as a hero, and he was never, like, he never eased his regrets, which made him a cursed swordsman. And then sleeps before the sacred tree. Sleeps before, like, implies that he's dead and he's buried. And then the sacred tree, I have two things for this. The first thing is the sacred tree could be this tree right here. Because if we turn into a wolf and we sense, we see all of these guard souls here pointing towards the center. Now, while this is obviously here to make obvious that there's a switch here for the game mechanic, for the player to recognize that, I also feel like these are guards paying respect to a higher valued soldier. And who could be higher valued than the Hero of Time? Now, the second thing I was thinking is that the sacred tree is the Great Deku Tree, and Link is buried next to the remains of the Great Deku Tree in this game, because there's no Great Deku Tree in Twilight Princess, because the Great Deku Tree died in the child. Actually, in all three timelines, the Great Deku Tree died. Yeah, So that's basically what it is. You think it was a past Link, but from what timeline? What? Which is why I only watch Luke once a week. Wait, what? Nope, I just have more important things to do, which is why I only watch Luke once a week. You think it was a past Link, but from what timeline? So Link, I love you, Luke. Thanks, Jesse. I love you too. So Link, yes, because the hero shade is the hero of time. Okay, well, I'm re-explaining it for all the new people that are just now coming to the stream. So, I can't warp out here? That's so dumb. Okay. Alright, we're gonna get out of here. And then the other one I have... Breath of the Wild Chillstream? Did we just time travel back a year? But super sad, to be honest. Interesting. Cute little Easter egg. But super sad, to be honest. Yes. Alright, Sarah. Now here's the other one that I have. It's gonna take a while to get over there because I can't warp in Hyrule Castle. It's the body of the hero shade. We play in TP though. Where's Breath of the Wild? We play in TP. Okay. This became a Zelda chill stream. Okay. This literally just became a Zelda lore like discussion stream. Yeah, the area is in Hyrule Castle. It's in the back of Hyrule Castle. Okay. You tried to hurt me. This is TP, so we're talking about the child timeline. Yes. Okay. This is my most I think this is like my favorite Twilight Princess theory that I've ever come up with. So I hope you guys like this. For all of you that don't know about it, but if you guys do know about it, then like don't worry. Like I'm gonna re-explain everything. So if you're confused or something, you'll be able to take it in again. All right. So we're going back to the Sacred Grove. Hey, thanks, Nico Tendo. Andrew, let's try not to spam, please. It's getting a bit old. It says you're playing Wind Waker still. You just offended Zelda fans. Oh no. I technically am playing Wind Waker because Twilight Princess was made on the same engine as Wind Waker. So I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. Okay. So I'm mainly doing this for Sarah. So Sarah, are you paying attention? I gotta tell you this right now. I gotta tell you this. All right. So in Twilight Princess, Link is a wolf, right? And you solve a little puzzle, and you open up the door of time right here. And you open up the door of time, and after solving a little puzzle as a wolf, and then you come in here, and the Master Sword is laying to rest here. And you get the Master Sword, you turn back into a human, and you get the Master Sword, and you move on. But then there's a part of the game where you have to go back in time to get a piece of the Mirror Shard. We'll go back to Breath of the Wild soon, because I gotta re-explain all my theories. Alright, so there's a part where you go back in time right here, right? Because one of the sages, quote, says one of the shards is in the distant past. And what he means by that is you walk through this door, and you go to the past. You go through this door, and you end up in a former Temple of Time. Right, Temple of Time. Yes, okay. So, I just want to, like, clarify, like, how synchronized they are. Okay, so, when you go back through here, you're in the former glory of the Temple of Time, right? And and even the music, the original Temple of Time music plays in this temple, which furthers the connection between the Ocarina of Time Temple of Time and this Temple of Time. Now, I had a theory I've had a theory for a while that the reason Ocarina of Time Link never has to, the reason Ocarina of Time Link never has to go into the Light Temple and free and defeat the evil within the Light Temple to free Rauru is because while Link is sealed in the Temple of Time, while Link is sealed in the Chamber of Sages, Twilight Princess Link travels back in time and goes into the Light Temple, which is located inside of the actual Temple of Time, and defeats the evil within, and that's why Ocarina of Time Link never has to do the Light Sage, never has to do the Light Temple. God. But Game Over Jesse and Kat Bergerson did bring up a very valid point that pretty much debunked my theory that that could not happen because Twilight Princess takes place in the Child Timeline. And in the Child Timeline, Ocarina of Time Link never withdrew the Master Sword, and he never even met Princess Zelda. As soon as he traveled back in time to before he pulled out the Master Sword for the first time, which means he never became the Hero of Time in the Child Timeline. But, so that pretty much debunked my theory. But something always bothered me, something didn't quite connect about that debunk. When Link travels back in time here, if he were to travel back in time, if this was truly the Child Timeline, Link would not even be able to walk through this door because it would be sealed. It would be literally sealed. And the Master Sword would be in its pedestal because we traveled back in time, right? Well, why is it gone? That's where I came up with this idea where when Twilight Princess Link travels through this door right here, Twilight Princess Link is not just traveling to the distant past, but he is jumping timelines. When he walks through this door, he walks from the present of the Child Timeline to the distant past of the adult timeline. And within the adult timeline, that is when the door of time would be open, and Twilight Princess Link is able to walk through this door, and then he walks up these stairs, and the Master Sword is missing from its pedestal because the Hero of Time is sealed within the Chamber of Sages, aging to become the Hero of Time. And that's when Link is able to come up here through this window, come back here, do the Light Temple, and then he leaves and frees the power within Rauru. Well, he unknowingly, when he kills Armagoma and he gets the Mirror Shard back, he also gives Rauru his full power back. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Why is it gone? There's one thing I'm still confused on. What's up, Sarah? I'm back to you. My phone died while I sat on the charger. Who else hated Armagoma? Okay. So the previous Hero of Time, after the sword was already taken by Adult Link, in the previous timeline was being prepared. No, there's no previous Hero of Time, Queen Melody. There's only one Hero of Time. Twilight Princess Link is the Hero of Twilight because he restores peace to the Twilight. Where was the actual temple, the retro elevator music temple in the previous games? The retro elevator music temple? Was it a creation by the sage that only TP Link could access to obtain the shard? You just blew my mind, Luke. Oh my god! Doesn't that make sense though, Marsupial Gamer? It makes sense, doesn't it? It makes so much sense! You talking the Temple Time Dungeon? Where was the actual temple, the retro elevator music temple? Boom. Queen Melody, the only thing I could really say about that is so it is often said, actually I think it is confirmed, the Temple of Light, no, it's a quote. There's a quote from Rauru Adult Link, when you're Adult Link, when you first become Adult Link, Rauru explains that Link is in the Chamber of Sages, which is a room located within the Temple of Light. That is what he says. And I think, I'm like 95% sure that this temple, despite it saying Temple of Time, even though it says that this is the Temple of Time, there are literally so many light medallions. There's a light medallion symbol right here. The light medallion is located everywhere in this game. Look at, there's so many symbols. Like in each room, you can find at least one light medallion symbol, especially in the room where the medallion rod is. There's a giant light medallion symbol in there. Luke is right. So then this technically isn't the Temple of Time. It's the Temple of Time. Basically. No. That's what I was thinking. Luke is right. The fact that the Master Sword being in the forest and the Crocs are in the same world, the Breath of the Wild, is related to time traveling. That's true. See ya, oh Holy Father. Ah, Jesus is leaving us. Goodbye, Holy Father. Yes, that's what I've been saying, Xavier. Let me know. Finally someone noticed it. Wait. Watch as Luke make the next Zelda game. Wait, what did Xavier say? Hang on a second. Isn't that the window Navi flew out of? Yes, it is. It actually is. Yes, it is. Yes. That's when, at the end of Ocarina of Time, Navi actually flies. I've noticed that too. At the end of Ocarina of Time, Navi flies through this window right here. And actually, I think in the Ocarina of Time Temple of Time, these windows don't exist, but there's only the one. There's only the one with the stair, like this one. I think that's the only window that exists. And then Navi flies through it, and then ends up in here. But like, where'd she go? Sarah, what? Holy! Yo, we got 23 people watching. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to leave a like. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And if you want more stuff like this, please be sure to let me know. The temple does look remarkably clean. It seems to be a lot newer than from the outside. Yeah, see? So she went into the temple. More theories time. Navi is Armagoma, confirmed. Welcome, everyone. Remember to subscribe and like the stream. Heck yeah. A like spike? Sarah, this is universe brain stuff we discussing. This is universe brain stuff we are discussing, baby. Bruh, she's hiding somewhere in there. I think Navi got lost in here. Yo, what if we were like running around and we like found Navi? How crazy would that be? Guys, you guys want to go on a scavenger hunt and look for Navi? You guys think we can find her in here? Navi was reincarnated to be my dog, also named Navi, coincidentally. Perhaps that's why in the Wii version your cursor looks like Navi, LMAO. Yes! We're gonna go on a scavenger hunt and look for Navi. Let's see if we can find any clues as to where she could be. Let's do this. Let's actually do this. I'm down. Let's do this. We're gonna hunt. Navi is the fairy you can find in here to heal your dead corpse. Oh my freaking god. What if Navi got morphed into Armagoma on some ooga booga magic shit? Oh my god! We gotta look. But you see what I mean? Look at all these light medallions. They're everywhere. Oh crap. Okay, this thing's alive. Yikes. Okay. I don't recall the rooms or anything in Oot. You don't recall the rooms or anything in it? Like, wait, what? What do you not recall? I think I hear it now. So is it safe to say that TP is the first game to introduce this part of the Temple of Time? Yes. You can't find this in any other area. You can't find this in any other Zelda game. Like, this area is only in Twilight Princess. Or at least, it's only explorable in this game. No, that damn case broke my jar! Dang, I thought I was the only one who did the instant spin attack out of jump attack. Nah, Chief. I'm such a noob when it comes to Zelda knowledge. Oh my god. Yo, we got 21 people watching. This is awesome. Be sure to leave a like on the stream, guys. It'd mean a lot to me if you did. Be sure to do that. Bro, Jerome, this is why Zelda's better than Pokemon! Oh god, look at all these spiders. Look at all these spiders. Do you guys think we can find Navi in here? We're gonna keep looking. No, yes, Jerome. Ooh, shots fired on Pokemon. So many baby spiders. I know. I like the like counter seems to be messed up. No, is it? What's wrong? I already did, Luke. Oh my god. Hold up, I gotta look. How many are we at? How many likes are we at? I gotta check. I can't see it on my computer, so I gotta pull it up on my phone. DJ dies in a fit of rage. I'm pretty sure it's higher than 2. That's good. That's good to know. Does anybody... I can't see it. How many likes do we have, guys? I can't see it. It won't load for me. Oh my god. I see 5. It says 13 on my end. Oh, cool. It says 6 for me. It's so messed up then. 15 for you? Oh yeah, YouTube screwed up their like button recently. Randomly undoes likes on various streams for no reason. Yeah, I noticed that, Marsupio. That's so dumb. What's up with that? It just means I need to refresh every time we see a change in likes. Hi, Luke. Just wanted to say hi. Ah, Safrina, welcome. You just wanted to say hi, huh? Okay. What room do you guys think Navi would be in if she was in here? Oh my god! The freaking map has the light medallion! This is literally the Temple of Light! Okay, now I see 17 likes and 2 dislikes. Who hit dislike? It was Jesus, I bet. I just refreshed. I see 17 now. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's see if we can get... Can we hit 20 likes, guys? Can we hit 20? Okay, so like... Room before the boss room? I guess we could look there. Yeah, I don't really want to keep climbing, so I guess we'll do that. That was somebody who stopped the deepest part of the dungeon, duh. That was somebody who stopped by earlier, by the way, not intentional blasphemy, lol. It has light medallion. It's the freaking light temple. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. I'm back once again. Welcome back, PK. Alright, let's check over here. Could you imagine if Navi flying into the window at the end, it was a video design glitch and they were just like, let's make that lore? Oh my god! Probably. That's probably what it is, in all honesty. there's the oh, it's the Dominion rod. What did I call it before? The medallion rod. I called it I called the Dominion rod the medallion rod. What is wrong with me? I haven't played this game in so long. Ah! Well, there goes Junior. Good thing I have another one. Miyamoto is silently laughing at our theories. These dummies don't know it was an error. Dude, if I saw we found Navi! We found Navi! We found Navi! We found Navi! Navi, my granddad misses you. We found Navi. We found Navi. My granddad misses you, Navi. Navi, come home. Luke, would you believe that Majora's Mask was made from the hide of a demon? Yeah, I would, because isn't that in the comic? Okay, in this boss room, there's literally, like, nothing in here. It's just a giant empty room with four of these, like, things. I'm crying. I just wanted to check in while you're shooting for bed. I think I'm halfway done. Oh, that's cool, Sabrina. Alright, let's get out of here. You put Navi in a jar, you monster. Navi, you are pale. We found Navi. Oh my god, that's actually so funny. But yeah, I never realized it, but I actually have like 3 to 4 Zelda theories that I could put out. So when I get back from my trip in like 2 weeks, I could totally do that. Once I get some school stuff out of the way. That'd be pretty fun, I feel like. I put that on the quote wall. I gotta read this. Oh my god. I feel like that'd be super funny. I gotta read this. We found Navi. That was so funny. Alright, so wait, how do you save again? Oh yeah. There we go. Save again. Alright, so we're gonna go back to Breath of the Wild real quick. Alright, so we're gonna turn this off. And now we're gonna turn on my Switch again, and we're gonna play Breath of the Wild. Luke forgets how to save. Well, usually I'm used to pressing start to save. Alright, so now we're back here. I've been waiting for Breath of the Wild. Stop doing the Navi jokes. Alright, so Sarah, do you want to hear my other theory that I have for Breath of the Wild? If you're still here. I don't know if you're... I can never tell if you're here. God, the parallels in Breath of the Wild made me so excited. Hit me. Heck yeah. Alright. Okay, so guys, for those of you that weren't here, I'm going to re-explain this theory that I had for Breath of the Wild, okay? So I've seen a lot of people talk about how, before Breath of the Wild even came out, people speculated that this area over here is the old Ocarina of Time marketplace, and they only said that, though, because the Temple of Time from Ocarina of Time is here. And while that makes sense, like, this Temple of Time has a slight redesign, because, and it actually kind of works better in a way, because the Temple of Time was built on the ruins of the Sealed Temple, and the Sealed Temple is from Skyward Sword, and in Skyward Sword, the Sealed Temple used to be the Temple of Hylia. So when the Temple of Time was built, at least in this variation for Breath of the Wild, they added a goddess Hylia statue at the end because it's the Temple of Time, which is like a variation of the Temple of Hylia, which is why this is here. But it got me wondering, I have not seen anybody make a video or theory on anything of these buildings over here. I failed at climbing. I'm gonna have to run around over here. Alright, so if you look right here, so I've always wondered what these buildings are right here. Like this building, I'm just gonna point. This building right here, and then this building right here, and then this building over here. Right up these stairs. So there are, I've noticed that there are specifically only 3 of them. There's only 3, okay? And I decided to do a little research today, actually. And if you run over here, and if you cut the, actually, oh, it's already cut. Okay, well, if you cut the grass here, you can see the emblem of Farroar is on the ground here. Can you guys see that? Are you guys able to see that? Nintendo Black Crisis is taking notes. Oh my god. But do you guys see Nintendo... Oh my god, I'm saying NBC now. Do you guys see the Farroar emblem on the ground there? So this was a sanctum or an altar for the goddess of courage, Farroar. And then if we go over here to this sanctum, it's a bit harder to make out, but if we cut the grass here, we can kind of make out that this has the emblem of Nehru on it, because there's a little circle here, a little circle there, and then like that's like it's the emblem of Nehru, okay? Like you can't really see it that well though because there's grass on top of it. But so yeah, this was like a sanctum for the goddess of wisdom, Nehru. And then if we come up these stairs and we come into the one over here, we can see Din, the emblem of Din, right there. Beautiful. And I placed stamps on my map for the emblem, and if you look at it on the map, it forms a triangle. You see that? It forms a triangle. And another thing, if you stand from here, if you stand here and you face the Temple of Time, the Sanctum of Farroar is on the right, the Sanctum of Nehru is on the left, and the Sanctum of Din is on the top, which is literally the spots of the Triforce of... That is literally the spots that the respective goddesses go on for the Triforce. The Triforce of Courage, on the actual Triforce, the Triforce of Courage is the right triangle of the Triforce. And then the Triforce of Wisdom, on the left side, is the left piece of the Triforce. And then the Triforce of Power is Din's piece of the Triforce, which is on the top. So they're literally in their respective spots. And another thing that I noticed, this is a little bit of just like symbolistic detail that I feel like the developers put in. So is that new? Where were these sanctums before? That's what I want to know, because these weren't in Ocarina of Time, but they're in this game. So I want to know like where these came from. But so in the ruins of all 3 of these sanctums, this room. Now, okay, obviously all of the buildings are full of grass because everything's in ruin, right? Because nature's like taken over the ruins. But if you look, you can see there's like a bunch of flowers and stuff. And I'm thinking of this as Farroar's, like a symbolistic way to represent Farroar inside of the ruins of Farroar's sanctum. And then if we go over here to Nehru's sanctum, it's pretty much the same thing, grass everywhere, but if you recall, in the beginning of the game, there is a chest that sits right here that will give Link Hylian trousers if you open it. And the Nehru has always been known in Zelda games to grant Link some kind of defense ability. In like for example, in Ocarina of Time, Link gets Nehru's love from a great fairy, but it's Nehru's love. It is a spell from Nehru that grants him temporary invincibility. That is I feel like it's a reference to that there would be Hylian trousers, a form of defense inside of Nehru's sanctum, where she is all about defense. What's up, Ribs? Welcome to the stream. I will chat with you in just a moment. I'm explaining something. And then, if we go up here to the Sanctum of Power, Din, what is literally crashing through the wall here? A Guardian. And Guardians had the power to eliminate all of Hyrule, which is why there'd be a Guardian sitting inside of the Sanctum of Din. So that's just a little symbolism I found in all three of the ruined sanctums. Now, what was the purpose of these sanctums? I really was wondering. Like, that's the only thing that I can't really grasp. So I was thinking that these three sanctums either held one of three things. They either held the spiritual stones of fire, forest, and water from Ocarina of Time, or they held the three goddess pearls from Wind Waker, the Din's Pearl, Nehru's Pearl, and Faror's Pearl. Why did it crash into the wall, though? Because it was just destroying everything. It was being destructive. But this is a bit of a stretch. But I was thinking, what if those sanctums is where the pieces of the Triforce were kept? The Triforce of Courage in Faror's Sanctum, the Triforce of Wisdom in Nehru's Sanctum, and the Triforce of Power in Din's Sanctum. Hey Fahad, thanks for stopping by. I'm just discussing Zelda lore with everybody. My brother has been playing Breath of the Wild. I've been wondering about if they're going to the game or DLC. I've been wondering that as well. Heck yeah. Go to bed, Fahad. Luna Ranch in here. Do you think it's exactly laid out the same? That's an Ocarina of Time. I think I've seen like a map comparison, and I'm pretty sure that they lay out like the same. But yeah. So I was thinking that by extension. Were my clips good enough, Luke? Heck yeah, they were, Ribs. They were so funny. I was crying. I literally had tears. There were tears coming down my face because of how funny you are, Ribs. Oh my god, they were so funny. Okay. They were so funny. Okay, but shush up about that, Ribs. Nobody knows about it. Shush up. Okay, so I was thinking that the Triforce pieces were located in their respective sanctums, and they were there so that people could pay respects to it. And obviously they would have guards or something guarding the Triforce pieces to make sure that no evil hands would touch them. And, yikes, there's a stink bug on my TV. I gotta beat that thing. There we go, I killed it. Alright, so, as I was saying, dough might be, no problem. I prefer saltine crackers. It's so funny, but shut up, Ribs. Oh my god. No. Okay. So, as I was saying, the Triforce pieces are in their respective sanctums, but there's like guards guarding the Triforce pieces, but they're there so that people can pay respects to them or like prayer to that respective piece or something. But when Calamity Ganon attacked and the Guardians were wreaking havoc on Hyrule, and nobody could stop them. Zelda grabbed all 3 pieces of the Triforce, and that's why she has the full Triforce throughout the 100 years that she's fighting Calamity Ganon, because it would explain how she has the full Triforce and why she never ages throughout the 100 years. I find it weird that in Breath of the Wild 2, Zelda cuts her hair and Link grows his hair longer. He doesn't grow his hair longer, it's the same, I'm pretty sure. Zelda is greedy, confirmed. I have to get 3 Divine Beast Orbs. Okay. Okay, okie dokie. So yeah, those are my 2-3 cents on that theory. So what are your guys' thoughts on that? Okay. Ooh, that means Ganondorf will take Zelda's Triforce. Maybe. That's plausible. Like, yeah, that could probably happen. In Breath of the Wild 2? Maybe. That's plausible. Yo, we have 19 people watching. This is so cool. Okay, now do a Zelda 2 theory about you getting laid. I'm not sure if I could do that, Blazing. Wait. There we go. I literally just flurry rushed all those bokoblins. Poor souls. Bro, you disappoint me. Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 in 2020. Wait, but is it confirmed that she has all 3 pieces? It's not confirmed that she has all 3 pieces, but when she... But actually, no, I think it is confirmed, because she, at the end of Breath of the Wild, when she seals away Calamity Ganon, the Triforce literally emerges from her, and she uses its power to seal him away. Like, for good. How much percentage do you have? 45.47%. I'm not even halfway, I'm not even 50%. I got an F in Breath of the Wild. Luke, when do you think Zelda got these pieces? Well, that's a good question. Zelda, so, where are the memories? Which memory is it? Back, it's like way down here. Zelda's Awakening. So, Return of Calamity Ganon. So in this clip, okay, I'm trying to remember like the story of this game. So, Zelda is praying and praying and praying, right? Like she can't like get her power. Mount Lanayru, and then like she's traveling, but then we get Return of Calamity Ganon. She goes to the spring of Lanayru, prays, doesn't get her power, and then after that happens, the divine beasts, I cannot talk. The champions go to their divine beasts when Calamity Ganon comes back, and meanwhile, Princess Zelda and Link are evacuating from the castle because of the Guardians, right? And then Zelda's Awakening. So I'm wondering if between this memory and this memory, somehow Zelda got her hands on the Triforce, and that's how she managed to get it. Let's just watch this, actually. Let's just watch this memory, because I gotta confirm something. More importantly, why do you have 700 key swings? Because I collect everything. I don't like leaving things around. It sounded like you got an F in Breath of the Wild. Who's grading your performance? Deep breaths, Luke. Deep breaths. That theory doesn't hold up, though, because like the whole story is about her trying to awaken her piece of the Triforce. It's not about her awakening her part of the Triforce. It's her trying to awaken her power as the goddess reborn. because she has the power of the goddess within her, because she is the goddess Hylia, like, reincarnated. So yeah, right here. See? Literally full Triforce on her hand. But that doesn't mean... But that Triforce symbol doesn't mean that she actually has the full Triforce. Because... the other... In all the other Zelda games... the main trio have the symbol on their hands. But it disappears right there. It disappears there after she uses it. Fullens? No, dude. Because my percentage is with the base game, not with the DLC. The DLC doesn't count towards the percentage. No. That would completely ruin the Marsupial Gamer. I love that comment. All the champions have been defeated. Yeah, they're all dead. By this time, I'm pretty sure they're all dead. Yeah, they are. Okay, actually, no, that's right. That's actually what happens. So Return of Calamity Ganon, this is the last time you see all of the champions, because they all go to their divine beasts, and meanwhile, Zelda and Link both, they start walking to Hyrule Castle to defeat Ganon, but then, by the time this clip happens, they're running away from the raid of Guardians destroying the town and everything. And in this clip, Zelda literally says that all of her friends are dead, meaning the champions are dead, because of her, because she can't awaken her ability. And then she has the awakening. Yeah, okay, yeah. They all die, LMAO. Okay, sorry to burst your bubble. I really like this theory, but her mom and grandma had the sacred power too, remember? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. That is very true. That is very true. But who knows? That could be the Triforce as well. No, it's inside her the whole time. Something happened that made it merge within her bloodline. Something happened that made it merge with her bloodline. Probably also whatever merged the 3 timelines, which I'm also convinced of. Yeah. So Zelda didn't get the Triforce. Yeah. It's just like I said, it's a stretch, but I think under the right circumstances it could work. Oh my god, you're so mean to me. Leave me alone. You dumb bokoblin, you're so mean to me. It's my turn to play the Xbox. I'm asleep because I'm asleep. Alright, a Blazing Omega, thank you so much for coming to the stream. I appreciate your time. Is this hero mode? No, it is not. I don't like playing hero mode because I hate seeing I don't like the enemy health regenerating. It's really annoying to me. It literally makes me angry. Like, it pisses me off. It's retarded. Like, I hate it. So I just like playing normal. But that doesn't mean I haven't played Master Mode. Master Mode, I've definitely played my share of Master Mode. I think I have all hearts and stamina in that too. 700 key swings. I didn't even notice I had that many. I used to have 999 Bokoblin Fangs, and then I sold all those, and I got like 6,000 rupees. It was awesome. Do you watch Medi333 Luke? I've seen a couple of his stuff. I hate that too, but I like the golden enemies, and I think you get better weapons and shields. Wait, go back. Go back to what? Whoa, these are all ×5? All of these bows are ×5. Let's go, baby. How many ancient screws do you have? Oh, you want to see my ancient screws? I have 518. I used to have 999 of those too, and then I sold all of them. I almost have max ancient springs. I also had max choo choo jelly, and I sold all those. I'm saving my topaz, my ruby, and my sapphire because, and my amber. I'm basically saving all my minerals so that I can upgrade my outfits. Actually, yo, I have a star fragment. I can go upgrade something right now. Let's warp. We're gonna do this, boys. Let's do this. Where are we going? Where are we dropping, boys? We're gonna drop. Where's Kakariko Village? Damn it. There it is. Okay, we're gonna drop right here. 827 springs. You could make ancient arrows with some of those parts, and 1 star fragment. Yeah, cause I gotta use those star fragments to make all my like outfits. But once I use as many star fragments as I need, then I'll start saving up those. I'll start saving those star fragments up. Just use the key swings for Master Cycle. How many arrows? I used to have a crap ton of arrows. Actually, on my Wii U Breath of the Wild save file, I think I have upward of 800 of each arrow type on my Wii U save file. But on my arrows, I have 256, 300. I have 587 shock arrows. Yeah, I used to have a crap ton of bomb arrows, but I used those to take down the flying guardians. So I've used a crap ton of them. Can you guys hear the game, by the way? I never checked to see if it was turned on. Yes, it is. I'm gonna turn it up though, so you guys can hear it. Can you guys hear the sound okay, or is it too quiet? Is it too loud? Let me know. I sat for hours on top of dual peaks to upgrade everything. Hours of RO time. I think in Champions Tunic is one of the hardest to upgrade, getting stuff from the legendary dragons. That's true. I have 600 normal arrows. Without glitches, I grinded. Yeah, I've done that before too. I really wish the fairies in this game would heal you. Down a tad, if anything. Okay, I will turn it down just a smad. There we go. Enhance away. So, yeah, I've already gotten level 4 Champion's Tunic. And actually, the Champion's Tunic is single-handedly has the highest defense of anything in the game. So, that's pretty cool. What am I going to upgrade? The Tunic of Time? The Cap of Twilight? Oh, Trousers of Twilight. That's what I'll upgrade. There we go. Alright, now the Twilight set will have 2 stars. TikTok thought. We haven't had a beautiful Great Fairy since Link to the Past. I'm disappointed. What? I like all the Great Fairies, especially Wind Wakers. I like how mystical they are. They're not supposed to be. They're not supposed to look like sexy, giant tittied women. They're just like mystical beings. The Golden TP was weird. Dragon Quest 2 tonight. See ya. Alright, Marsupial Gamer, thanks so much for coming and watching my stream. I appreciate your time. Yo! Marsupial Gamer with a $10 donation, baby, for the PAX East Fund. Thanks for the stream and the theories. Yo, Marsupial Gamer, you're welcome, dude. Thank you so much for the $10. That really helped me out. Woo woo! Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Guys, give me some Marsupial Gamer hype in the chat. Thank you so much, Marsupial Gamer. You a boss. I'll see you later. Peace out. But yeah, Carlos, I can see why you would say that, because the Twilight Princess Great Fairy is probably the most mature Great Fairy we've had yet, because that Great Fairy is literally just like a normal-sized woman that wears nothing but a loincloth, and her tits are bare, but they're blocked by her long hair. So like, yeah, they're definitely the most mature. Wind Waker has the best Great Fairy. It's followed closely by A Link to the Past, and TP is just yucky. J.E. Tits. Goodness gracious. Chill out. I'll smack you. Time to eat a roasted bass. Yummy, yummy. Get them gators. I like how Link eats an entire fish like it's a snack. Can you imagine taking a fish and just going, like, you down it like a pill and, like, done, you've eaten it? TP has a wonderful soundtrack. It does. The game was meant to be mature, though, which I miss. I've been sent stuff about the Great Fairies. I do like the Great Fairy. Amazing, Liam. Oh my god. LMAO Xavier. Well, Jay's turned down. Goodness gracious. That's so gross. So guys, did you enjoy our little Zelda lore talk today? I hope you did. Is there anything else Zelda-wise you guys would like to talk about? 'Cause I think I'm going to end the stream soon. Oof. The Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask Great Fairies give me nightmares. Is there anyone in the chat who hasn't done that thing? Yes. Oh, yes, I did enjoy it. I did since I was 6. No. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the stream. I think I'm gonna give it about 15 minutes. What time is it? Yeah, no, about 10 minutes, and then we're gonna end the stream. And I'll send we'll do a raid. We got a lot of people watching tonight, so I think a raid is in order. And yeah, well, we're gonna make someone's night, all right? In about 10 minutes. For now, let's just keep chatting away. Let's chill. Let's hang out. Let's talk about Breath of the Wild 2 boss ideas. Okay, okay. I personally hope that Nintendo brings back Dark Link in Breath of the Wild 2. I love fighting Dark Link in Zelda games. I don't know why. It's just so cool to me for Link to fight a dark image of himself. It's like overcoming. It's to me, it's symbolistic that Link is overcoming the dark desires within himself. Nah, I think when you are finished, I'll watch one of my favorite streams. One of my favorite streamers. She's an adorable kitty. Wait, she's not a furry, is she? No, she just wears cat ears. Oh my goodness. Oh, I would like to talk about why nobody in the OZ has gone back to Skyloft. Well, that's kind of a rough discussion, because after Skyward Sword, like, we don't hear anything else about Skyloft. Like, It's not mentioned at all in any other game. And even in this game, in Breath of the Wild, you would think you would be able to see it somewhere, but you can't. Like, even if you went to the top of Hyrule Castle and you looked around, you wouldn't be able to find Skyloft. I did enjoy the talk about Zelda lore. Damn, I can't spell. How do people breathe in Skyloft? Well, there are trees in Skyloft, and trees generate oxygen. So, there you go. I think one of the best Dark Link fights was actually in Spirit Tracks. Oh, really? Yeah, I actually forgot that Dark Link is in Spirit Tracks, to be quite honest with you. Artificial air. Oh, oh my gosh. It's literally just O'Hare canned air from the Lorax. I feel like in Breath of the Wild 2, Nintendo is going to try and satisfy the feminists and have a point where you play as Zelda and save Link from a boss. I mean, I don't think they would do that to satisfy feminists. I think they would just do that because it would be really cool. Nintendo doesn't give a shit about appealing to public agenda. They do what they want. They try to not get involved in that kind of stuff. When Breath of the Wild 2, Hyrule Castle was being raised up. New Skyloft confirmed. There's a theory out there that Hyrule Castle is actually Ganon's divine beast. Damn, I missed 2 choo-choos. The thing is, the guys Zelda fans want to play as her too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people want to play as Zelda. I personally would not mind playing as Zelda as long as she doesn't like replace Link. Like if she has her own role in the game, like if she helps Link like with hints or like helps him solve puzzles and stuff like that, that'd be cool. I'm down for that. But if we have a point where Zelda just straight up replaces Link and she wields the Master Sword, that will be so dumb, and I won't like that. I mean, maybe I will, depending on how they do it, but... Okay, Jay, we gotta turn down, we gotta turn that down. Yeah, I think she'll be a companion, too. Neon Majora, welcome to the stream, by the way. Like a Princess Ruto, but in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, kind of like that. Zelda can't wield the Master Sword. What makes you say that? I mean, there is like the lore in Skyward Sword that when the Master Sword got its true power, the description of it said that the blade was blessed by the goddess's touch, and it achieved its true glory, and only Link may wield it. Like that's something along the lines it says. But that doesn't mean people can't hold it. In Wind Waker, she could barely hold it. Well, what do you mean she could barely hold it? She literally just picked it up and gave it to him. Oh my god. Hey Luke, I just dropped by to say hi while I'm doing homework. Willis, I'm doing homework. Ew, I said Willis. Night Sky, thanks for dropping by, dude. I'm actually gonna end the stream in about 4 to 3 minutes, so thanks for stopping by though. We're gonna do a big raid on somebody. Hey guys, actually while I'm playing the last few minutes of the chill stream, if you guys have anybody you would like me to raid, be sure to let me know. Oh shit, yeah, I'll stick around. Sweet. I love dropping these guys off cliffs. I'm gonna take a short break. Okay. But Child Link was an adult when he actually could hold it. Snap, click, cat. The Master Sword is a mysterious thing. Like, well, Child Link could hold the Master Sword, but remember, he was too young to be able to wield it. It wasn't until he became of age, like until he was old enough to be known as the hero of time, that he was allowed to wield the Master Sword. The Master Sword itself locked Link away into the Chamber of Sages because he was not old enough to hold the name Hero of Time until he became old enough. And then once he became old enough, he woke up and he was allowed to wield the Master Sword as well as use the name Hero of Time. Rad's not streaming. No, he's not. Yeah, he's not streaming. Yes. Here's some action at the end. Yep. I think we're gonna fight a Lionel, boys and girls, and then we're going to end the stream. It's gonna be fun. Let's do this. Oh shoot! Actually, oh my God! The Master Sword is the only blade I have. I'll have to use my arrows for the rest of the fight. Alright, that was fun. I haven't seen the gold ones. I've seen the gold ones. Yeah, the gold Lionels are only in master mode. They're essentially just as easy as the silver ones. Well, the difficulty's about the same. The only difference is they have more health. They deal about the same amount of damage. Meme street view. I love you, daddy. I can't. If that was a Shrek 4 reference, that's awesome. And if you were literally just saying "I love you, daddy," as in like me, then I'm like, oh, okay. Lionel's not a problem to me. I just use them for weapons. True that. I'm gonna kill this Hinix real quick, and then we're gonna end the stream. Oh no, he hurt me. Well, that was easy. Not a Shrek 4 reference. Just inhale, bruh. Alright, cool. Well, we're gonna end the stream now, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this stream. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please be sure to leave a like. Who are we gonna raid today? Who are we raiding today? Let's see here. I'm gonna go ask God for forgiveness. Sorry. Alright. So, let's see here. Who are we gonna raid? Oh, perfect. Let's raid Erico. He's only got 4 people watching his stream. I just discovered him yesterday. He's pretty cool, thanks to Radical. Radical showed me him. He's pretty cool. So, reload. I gotta reload the thing.
Hi, Sebastian. I'm not liking this.
Alright. Come on.
I'll go with this. What could you have on that? Wait, we both have darks?
Alright. Alright, so be sure to subscribe, guys. Here is a link to the stream. We're gonna do a HylianLuke raid. He sounds like Rad. Yeah, he's got like the same vibe. So there's a link. I'll post it again. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys over in his stream. If you guys want more Zelda lore content, please be sure to let me know on my Discord. All the links to my social media are in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.